Those stupid scales. Welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran, and this is my place to talk about weight loss, life, fitness, and making my life amazing. And that sometimes brings a lot of change and a lot of work. But you know what? It is worth it in the end. So welcome. Thank you for being here. If you haven't already done so, like, comment, subscribe. I love the interaction, so thank you. And this week we are going to talk about my last week. We're going to talk about what I've done to lose weight, what I've done to be healthy, and just life in general, what I've done to be happy. So we're going to start with the weather. We rolled into April. Yes, we did.
April showers bring May flowers. Came true. Started on April 1st. Look at me, lucky me. It's day 3 of rain. And guess who gets to still come outside? That would be me, because I have a dog. Oh my goodness. It's like the 4th of April, and this is the first time we've seen anything other than rain. It is supposed to be still showers today, random showers throughout the day, but hey, you know what? It's actually nice. Woo! Hopefully it dries out because we really desperately need to mow this weekend, and it's been rainy, so it's been really wet. So hopefully it dries out a little bit so we can get a little bit of mowing done, and so that I don't have to go through weeds up to my knees. Okay, maybe not that bad. So, yesterday when I said it was like nice outside in the morning, yeah, we had a major rain in the afternoon, and it's really early on Friday morning, and guess what? It's raining! Yay! 5 days of rain. So I guess I shouldn't have complained about the rain, because I was out here with the dog, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my goodness, that's snow. No, it is just flurries. So no rush, no hurry, no worry, but it's snow flurrying. Yippers.
Yes, it has precipitated every day of April thus far. I'm not liking it, but it is the nature of the beast. I did have a problem with the rain. I was out with the dog pretty much every day, rain or shine. And one of my favorite pairs of shoes, my Asolo Landscapes. I bought this pair about 4 or 5 years ago, and they were waterproof. And as of this week, the 1 foot is no longer waterproof.
Yep, it's definitely wet. First time ever. I knew the shoes were getting old, but, they'll still make good outside shoes, and, it's all good. And I'm wearing wool socks. If you ever need socks, Darn Tough socks are amazing. They stand by their product. They'll replace them if they get holes or anything. And yes, I have sent socks back. So yeah, wet.
Yes, it is sad. Luckily, about a month or so ago, I did buy a brand new pair for everyday use. However, I am still using the old pair in the yard for yard work.
Good outside shoes, but they're not going to be very waterproof. Just this 1 foot, right? This one right here.
So, it's not as imperative to have waterproof when I'm mowing. So it's okay. But yes, they're no longer waterproof. I am still using my standing desk. I am averaging about 2 to 3 hours every day. I am trying to bump it up a little bit every week. So this next week I'm going to try to go with a little bit more. But yeah, I was averaging about 2.5 to 3 hours every day this week. So that's going good. My 2024 miles in 2024 are going. I'm not banking a whole lot, but I am barely hanging on without losing miles. So I can't complain. The biggest problem is that I'm not exercising, I'm not walking, I'm not doing anything beyond the bike ride that I need to do to get my miles in. I had said I was going to get at least 3 exercises in this week. Yeah, I got 1 in. It's like 5 o'clock, the alarm's off, Jason's in the shower, the dog is still sleeping, doesn't want to leave the bedroom. I can't blame her. I vowed that this month is going to be my month of exercise. 3 times a week. I did it yesterday. It's Tuesday. I should be doing it right now. But I stayed up late reading a book. I'm so tired. I can't even sit up. I'm laying on the couch right now. Kind of a fail. I'm trying to think of some other options. The 5 o'clock a.m. hour is honestly the easiest one for me to get a workout in terms of time, scheduling, and all that. But it's freaking 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm struggling with that because I wake up, the alarm goes off, Jason goes in the shower, and I'm laying there going, oh my goodness, do I have to do this? It's just rough. That said, it's Saturday at 3 o'clock in the morning and I'm wide awake, filming a video. Go figure. So I do have a project to purge at least 5 big items or big collections of items every month. And so I sat down and I'm like, you know what? I have a pile of Goodwill stuff getting ready to go. Let's go ahead and shake this out and work on it. And I did post a couple things on Facebook Marketplace, so I'm actually doing good. But I also had a slight problem. So I'm laughing at myself this morning. I'm working on this Purge Project where I am trying to purge at least 5 big items or 5 collections of items each month. And I actually had come up with an idea of what I wanted to purge. I wanted to get rid of my photography books because I haven't looked at them in ages. I haven't really done much photography in ages. Perfect thing to get rid of. So this morning early, while Jason was in the shower, I went ahead and pulled out all the books and I laid them out on the coffee table so I could take pictures of them because you see, I'll put them on Facebook Marketplace first. And then if they don't sell there, I'll end up probably just taking them to Goodwill or whatever. And I made it through until like the second to last book. And then I'm like, oh, look at that. And I started looking through it. The books are back on my shelf. Yeah. So yes, I struggled with a collection of books, photography books. The good thing is that I did flip through that one book that held me up, and I think I'm ready to let them all go. Just took me 2 or 3 days of extra pondering to really decide that. Stay tuned because they haven't gone into the Goodwill pile or left the house yet. My word of the week was determined.
So I am still doing the word of the week, and this week's word is determined. And I actually said I was very determined this week to keep this week as a win. So I am working on it.
I am determined to lose this weight. I am determined to be healthy. I am determined to get fit. And determination actually is what powers motivation and perseverance. And that's what's needed for a weight loss journey. So determination. So let's talk about food. The weekend was nuts. So on Saturday, we went to my in-laws for an Easter meal, and my mother-in-law actually had a lot of vegetables. And we ate later, so I didn't eat much dinner because I was still full from lunch. So I actually did really good in terms of calories on that day, and I had a lot of vegetables. So the problem came in on Sunday. We were working around the house, we were doing stuff, and I was hungry. So Jason's getting gas in our gas can so I can mow this week at some point, and we're getting ready to head into Sheetz to get a sub for dinner. We've been working outside. I've actually been on the go since 6 o'clock this morning, and I'm really fighting the urge to buy more food than I know I need. But I'm going to try to be good. Yes, I was really hungry. But I'm going to tell you that I did not buy the full sub. I stuck with the half sub. I did what I needed to do. I stuck with what I knew. I ordered out of my head, which is what I knew I needed and I knew I'd be fine with. I did not order out of my stomach, which was telling me, oh, you better eat this, you better eat that because, wow, you're so hungry. So I did good with that. However, Saturday wasn't much for nutrition. Vegetables? Well, I did have lettuce on my sub. Does that count? So the weekend was rough, but I also on the weekend spent a lot of time preparing food. Now sure, I prepared food for the dog because the dog does eat homemade food, but I also prepared salads for myself. I prepared granola bars for Jason. I did muffins for Jason. I did a lot of prep work for food for the week, for healthy food for the week. And then the week rolled into play and I went right back to healthy eating.
This is one heck of a large bowl of fruit. This is what I'm having for breakfast. Strawberries and raspberries. I am going to throw a little bit of whipped cream on top, and I have vitamins and my medicine in there. So my weigh-in. It is Friday morning, which is my official weigh-in day, and I stepped on the scales. I expected to see a loss because I've been really good with what I'm eating, and it wasn't a loss. How annoying is that? The only good thing is that it is a maintain, an exact maintain right across the board. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy that I maintain because, you know, a maintain is better than a gain. But dude, I ate right this week. I ate healthy, nutritious foods. My breakfast were usually fruits. For lunch, I had a salad and a piece of fruit. And then for dinner, I made sure I got at least 1 to 2 servings of vegetables every day. Oh, and my salad was actually healthy. The only thing I added was some homemade croutons, a sliced up piece of string cheese, and some salad dressing. I don't know. So I weighed myself before my shower, and I was standing in the shower, and I came up with a couple of thoughts. So a couple weeks ago is when I lost the bulk of my 4 pounds that I lost in the month of March. And I actually technically lost it in 2 weeks, but I actually saw it go down in 1 week. And then because I'm a female and there's water retention, it went back up by 2. And then the next week I went ahead and re-lost that too. So I lost 4 pounds, but most of that was in a 1 week span. So it made me think, what happened in that 1 week? And there was 1 or 2 things that happened. Number one, I had just read that book, Built to Move, that had made me really think about it. And I'm still thinking about it, but I was hypersensitive and hyper aware of my fruits and vegetables. Like I was weighing everything. And I was really focused on getting that 800 grams. I'm still very cognizant of it, but I am not hypersensitive to it to the point of weighing my food and making sure I get the 400. So that's one difference. The other main difference that I can see is that I actually switched up my lunch. I was doing the salads, which like I said, it's healthy. It's lots of lettuce, green peppers, carrots, vegetables. I'm only adding salad dressing, a piece of string cheese that I slice up, and croutons. But that week that I was losing, I was eating a bean salad. So I'm going back to the drawing board. We're going to go back to being hypersensitive to what I'm eating and those fruits and vegetables. And I'm going to go back to eating the bean salad this week. Now, I know I can't eat bean salad every week because I would get so utterly bored with it. But I'll come up with a different plan for the next week if this works. But we're just going to roll with it. Yeah, I don't like scales. Scales are stupid. You think I could throw those scales away? Back to the drawing board, like I said, I have my plans for this week and we're going to see what happens. And of course, because my dog is nuts and my animals are crazy, I'm just going to go ahead and show you some clips of Zoey, the wonder dog. She decided she wanted to be a lap dog at one point. She's a big dog for being a lap dog. She really likes to go away. Zoey knows we're going away. Look at her wait by the door. Isn't she so cute waiting by the door? She knows we're going. She doesn't really like bath time, so she didn't really quite know she was going to bath time, so she looked excited in the car. Imagine her surprise when we showed up at the pet wash. But she was still a good girl. She actually did really, really good at the pet wash. And on the way home, she was so clean and smelled so nice and was so fluffy. He says, look at this, some clean noofies. Do we have a clean? Much bigger when she's clean, doesn't it? She does. You're so fluffies. You're so fluffies. Look at my clean girl. Oh my goodness.
The neighbor chickens are still coming into our yard. Zoey is very, very interested.
It's my dog in my yard, but not my chickens. I think she's more afraid of anything. She's interested. She's very interested. Oh, now she wants to go. I don't know where she's going. She's just kind of sneakily getting closer.
And of course, she's a newfie. She sleeps and relaxes and is a lazy bum.
I mean, she's not even locked up. Her crate is open. She just hangs out upside down, curled up in the corner of her crate. She's a nutball.
Wouldn't you like to be a newfie? Anyway, that is life. Life is grand. It is what you make of it. Things are difficult sometimes, but your smile and the way you react is how life is going to be. You have to roll with the punches and keep striving to be better. No excuses.
I'm still outside because the dog has to be outside.